Hello everyone and welcome to the next best of 3 in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2. We are again in Group A and we're gonna take a look at a human versus orc matchup starting here on Secret Valley. It is XyLigan, the Russian human in grey, who was able to beat his opponents on the first two playdays, so he is looking in strong shape so far in this group. He was able to take down Elqua with 2-0 and Hasuops with 2-1, but now he's gonna have to go up against Orc. No more human versus undead for him, at least until he faces Elfie. And his opponent, KnOfF, he is under pressure to say the least. He didn't win a best of 3 so far, losing 1-2 against Elfie and 1-2 against Nightwolf. So yeah, he definitely has to win here if he wants to stay in the tournament after the group stage ends. And as we can see, he starts with a regular build. Also is finishing Blade Master against AM. And yeah, we'll see what the approach is going to be here for XyLigan. Of course, Secret Valley, especially at that time, known as you know, a map which very often led to just humans going for tier 2 tower pushes. Second burrow is coming by KnOfF, so no crazily quick tech or anything like that. We will, as always, take a look at when he's gonna build his shop. And other than that, XyLigan, I guess, is expected to start by creeping the knolls here with a couple of militia, unless he wants to go super economically. AM and Blade Master are spawning. Blade Master is immediately heading towards the bottom here, so he's not gonna start with any creeping. The PN here is doing a pretty good job blocking here, delaying the creeping of his opponent, and the AM already started. And I think, yeah, he's gonna have to go for the Null Overseer here first, because he wasted such a lot of time already, and I don't think he's gonna be able to take this entire camp before the Blade Master arrives. So good job by the PN here. The Overseer is going down, nevertheless circlet for the AM. But this is not good for XyLigan anyways. Blade Master is able to finish the first of the Null Assassins. The Water Metal should be taken down by him as well. He's getting the second one and the Water Metal, and probably even, I don't know, 2 militia. He's not going for the militia here, he's going for the AM with the Grunt. The Blade Master is taking a lot of damage already though. Grunt needs to make sure not to get surrounded, but he is so far away from level 2. The Blade Master is getting a little crazy here. But, you know, there's no danger of him actually dying with the Windwalk, but I'm not really sure if that, using the last Windwalk like that, was worth it. Another kill by the Grunt already though, and yeah, the Peasant surviving for now. The base is open, but he cannot go in here without basically committing suicide. Blade Master is healing up at the fountain, but that was terrible for XyLigan, having his creep delayed there by the blocking PN, and you know, he wasn't playing it too quickly to begin with. Like usually when the AM spawns, you already can have the militia on the way here. So yeah, Blade Master is healing, the Grunts are keeping track of the human army, still not level 2 despite creeping this one as well. So he's gonna need another little creep camp before he gets up to level 2. AM is heading, where is he heading? Towards the fountain? So a little bit of a surprise. Grunt's heading towards the fountain as well. With 3 Grunts he can of course creep here rather easily, even without the Blade Master being there. Shop and Lodge are now coming. Tier 2 tag is ahead for XyLigan by quite a bit. Maybe KnOfF was a little sloppy there, buying the boots right now. Both the Grunts and Footmen are meeting each other here at the fountain, and it looks like both of the first tiers are on their way up there, both of them with the boots of speed in their inventory. The Footmen have to get going right now. Straight up fighting against Grunts, especially at the fountain, not the greatest idea, and it looks like the Blade Master might be able to catch one of those Footmen on the way, and the Grunts continue creeping here, level 2 for him right now. Waking up the creeps here, but the Trapper apparently didn't feel like ensnaring anything, and the AM down here is getting level 2 right now as well. Is he getting the kill here? He does have mana, actually. He could just Windwalk here and get the kill. Maybe he can get it without a Windwalk. Then again, maybe not. Mountain King is coming second. He's getting the kill without a Windwalk. One Sanctum build here up front, and he sees it, and this one is never gonna come up. In the meantime, tier 2 finishing here as well. Not quite done yet. He does have only space to build one Arcane Sanctum in the back here. Oh, he's actually trying to build it outside again. Doesn't he have the space here? Maybe he doesn't. Not the greatest fan of Hooligan's base build here. And KnOfF is going for double beastry here, so no disenchant. Just going for... yeah, what's he even going for here? Just raiders? We'll find out. The first beastry is going to be cancelled though, as it appears. Mountain King is now out. Shadowhunter is in production as well. He's immediately rebuilding that one in the back of his base. Yeah, but with the burrow and with the foregrounds there's not really any damage that, or any... Yeah, there's not really any damage that Hooligan can deal in the back of the space without really losing everything. And yeah, he certainly cannot afford that. Blade Master, yeah, continued to harass a bit here, as it appears. Now finally the 2 Arcane Sanctums can be built, but yeah, maybe there was really no space here. So quite a terrible base build then by Hooligan. Yeah, Blade Master on his way to level 3. The IEM still has a while to go. It looks like he's gonna go ahead and creep here. Clubs of Haste. Well, not too great. And it looks like KnOfF is going to get aggressive immediately here again. Looks like he doesn't want to give any space to his opponent. Quick heal salve used on the Blade Master. And if he gets this one cancelled again, that would be such terrible news. And yeah, he's just going for raiders. And I think this could actually just be finishing the game already, because Hooligan doesn't really have the means to produce against the upcoming pressure that is going to arise with a large number of raiders, with a large number of ensnares. The one, actually both of the peasants probably are gonna survive. Oh no, the Shadowhunter does have a bit of damage output to work with. One Sorceress is now out, Hex again on her, but I think she's gonna survive as well. First raider is out just now, so KnOfF, it takes him a little while to really build up the pressure here. In the meantime, Hooligan is actually getting a bit of XP on his heroes. IEM level 3 would be so important to finally get that. And Period of Vitality, also not too bad. Cloak of Shadows, probably not gonna be all too helpful. First raider is out right now. Number 2 and 3 are about to spawn, and it looks like for the time being KnOfF is just gonna continue creeping as well. Level 3 on the Blade Master is going to be reached. Level 2 on the Shadowhunter wouldn't be all too bad as well. And perhaps he's gonna equip himself with some items before continuing to apply pressure here. What's quite clear here is that KnOfF with this is not going for the ultra late game against a well-rounded human tier 2 army. And at the same time, Hooligan just continues creeping. I mean, for him, of course, there's no reason to get aggressive or anything. And yeah, he can, I guess, consider himself lucky that he's even getting away with one of these creep camps. Now, the Orc army is coming in from all the sides. Look at it, 4 raiders against only 3 casters. Everything gets ensnared. And immediately, he has to town portal out. Just no way in hell that he can take a fight at this stage of the game. And I think he trapped himself. Yep, the peasants are deployed here to take down this tree, which is going to enable the human heroes to exit their base. Wow, and he's even, yeah, needs to kill this one because there was a wall here as well. So that's not good, and that enables KnOfF to even get away with creeping at least the Ogre Lord from this red camp. I've got 1 heat scroll remaining as well, so I'm gonna have one pretty good engagement available to himself. And what is he getting? Pipe of Insight. Well, he doesn't have casters here, but I mean, just for the heroes, it's a great item already. And he's adding a Spirit Lodge for casters, so it looks like he feels confident enough to still get the tech switch in here. You know, he forced the TP off of Hooligan here. He got a little bit of stuff killed, but it looks like he doesn't feel like he needs to, you know, finish the game here with some early aggression with a lot of ensnares. But it looks like XyLigan is just going to take the fight to him. He's got 4 ivory tiles in his inventory. He's pulling the militia. The Blade Master sees it. And the Shadow Hunter, is he? Oh, he should probably finish this one to get level 3, no? Okay, I guess not. He's just immediately going for a counterattack against the main base of his opponent. The Blade Master does still have the Town Portal, so let's see how much damage he's going to be able to do. He's going for the snipe on the main, using even the speed scroll here, and yeah, the Raiders already do have full access to that main base. The Blade Master could even windwalk in and attack a couple of these repairing peasants, and XyLigan has to turn around to defend this because he can certainly not afford losing his main base here. The Blade Master just stares at the main base, not really doing anything, and now pulling the Town Portal. I imagine he's got pillage. Yes, he definitely does, and he's gathering a ton of gold by just attacking this keep, getting the Town Portal, or using the Town Portal to get out of there. Is this raider stuck? It looks like it is. Or is it? No, it's not. And one walker out for the moment. You know, Spirit Link is gonna help a bit, but a lot of dispels will be available. Then again, there's a lot of damage output available as well for KnOfF with the Raiders, with their siege damage, with the Blade Master, excuse me. And even the peons are being pulled. He knows he needs to win this fight in order to win the game. And the Mountain King is getting pretty aggressive immediately, but he decides to go for the casters instead. Speed Coil now being used. The first Kodo is out as well. It's going to help him a great deal. The first caster gets cut down. The Raiders are charging forward. The Blade Master is going for one of the militia, and he's being focus fired here, but the invo portion used very early on by the Blade Master. Doesn't want to risk anything here. Heal wave, level 2 heal wave used here by the Shadow Hunter in order to save the first Raider here, and the Raiders are charging forward. The casters need to kite back very far already to begin with in this fight. The first Demolisher is out as well, and this is not looking like a fight XyLigan has any chance to win here. Blade Master charging after another Sorceress. The rest of the casters are getting ensnared. The Demolisher is able to do a ton of damage, and KnOfF wins the first map here, I think. Basically, being able to delay XyLigan's creeping in the beginning was great, and then being able to delay his tier 2 buildings as well was just already giving KnOfF a huge edge in this game. And, you know, afterwards, he was basically making somewhat decent use of his map control, and then just very convincingly holding the all-in of XyLigan that he apparently felt like he had to do because the game wasn't looking too great as it was going for him anyway. So yeah, KnOfF takes the first map. XyLigan is gonna have to come back, and the map to do it on, apparently, at least according to XyLigan's plans, is going to be Lost Temple.